Hey everyone, Steve Kim here. Welcome to another edition of the Be Great, Be Kind Steve Kim Experience podcast, special hashtag R Hill edition. I'm super excited to have owner and operator and juice guru Sabrina here, who owns Preston Co. So Sabrina, thank you so much for taking your time out of your busy, hectic week. I can only imagine what it's like now, away from your business, to kind of speak to the audience and share kind of your experiences, a little bit about who you are, the product you're offering, how business is going, and then at the end, any special promotions that you're offering kind of during COVID-19. So Sabrina, the floor is all yours. Why don't you tell people just a little bit about who you are? Who is Sabrina of Preston Co?
Who is Sabrina? That is a very complex question. But thank you so much for having me. I truly appreciate it. With everything that is going on. We at Preston Co., we want to support our local community, especially, we are very lucky to have a type of product that is able to help people during this time, whether that's like, boosting their immune system, promoting energy, getting their daily doses of vitamins and minerals and all that fun stuff. So we're really, really encouraging people to incorporate this type of product into their lifestyle. We are able to deliver it to their home. So thank you so much for having us. And allowing us to share that with the community.
Amazing.
So, yeah, Sabrina, I am, I don't come from a business background. I grew up in Richmond Hill, was born and raised in Richmond Hill. Yeah, I had left for a bit. I went traveling. So I actually, my background was, I went to school for dental technology. So, with the way I had grown up and in my mindset, it was always, encouraged that, you get a job, you get married, you have babies, and you kind of follow that pursuit. And just as me as a being and what I discovered in myself, that was just never really the path I was meant to take. So I struggled a lot being within, a 9-to-5 job. So I had decided to leave and take some time and really think about, what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it. And with Preston Co., it didn't actually start off as a juice bar.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, no, it didn't. It started off as just, growing up and being a young woman, with all the social pressures and things like that. I suffered a lot from anxiety and depression. So always that need to want to fit in, always that need to want to be more was something that I was always chasing.
Yeah.
And so it was really important when I started this journey that I wanted to create something that not only healed your body, but nourished your mind and connecting the two. So when it initially started as an idea, it was meant to be a yoga studio with juices.
Oh, wow.
And just as the brand kind of developed and kind of the story behind it, it ended up turning into a juice bar. What else? So that's kind of how Preston Co. started. And
Okay.
we got into developing juices, but I really wanted it to be like being authentic, and integrity is super important to me.
Yeah.
So the health and wellness community, it's great in Toronto, but I really wanted to, see what was going on the West Coast. So I spent a lot of time out there developing the recipes and developing the menu. So
Okay.
our nutritionist and our menu development team that had started with Preston Co. all comes from the West Coast. And that's kind of where the LA vibe kind of comes from, because that's where we designed the menu. Yeah.
So can I ask you, so your inspiration is coming from the West Coast. I love the fact that you've brought this healthy view to Richmond Hill, because I'm going to be honest, I live in Richmond Hill. I've been living here for many years. There's nothing like this in Richmond Hill, even on the outskirts of Richmond Hill. So I'm really excited that you're here, and the inspiration that you're getting kind of from the West Coast. For people who don't know anything about, cold pressed juices, healthy shakes, things like that, as a newbie, where would we start? Where would we begin?
So that was really important for me to incorporate into the brand when we had started.
Yeah.
And it will continue forward into the new rebrand. But this type of product can be very intimidating for somebody that doesn't know anything about it.
Okay.
Also, the types of environment that you're kind of going into with juice bars, you feel like you need to be like a yoga enthusiast, you need to be like an F45er, and all that fun stuff. And that's great because, a large demographic are those types of people. But at the same time, we do want to accommodate, and we do want to have people that are just starting their health and wellness journey. be able to approach this type of product. So essentially cold pressed juice, it's very, very simple. The technology that we use is a hydraulic press. So a lot of people don't understand why the price point of this type of product is a lot higher than traditional juicing.
Yeah.
So to give you an overall understanding of it, like in each 500 ml bottle of juice, there's about 4 to 6 pounds of produce that goes into it.
Whoa,
So,
hold on.
yeah.
So so half a liter is about 5 to 6 pounds
4
of,
to 6 pounds of
sorry,
produce.
4 to 6 of produce. That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
4 to 6 pounds of produce. We don't add any sugar. We don't add any water. So it's a lot of produce that's going into that bottle. And what a hydraulic press is doing essentially is it's applying pressure. So the pressure plates are kind of, it compresses the fruits and the vegetables. So we wash everything. Everything is very much handled to code. But like, for example, with a pineapple, like we'll cut off the head of it, but we keep the skin on it because all the nutrients that are trapped inside the celluloses layers of those fruits and vegetables are then extracted by those pressure plates.
Got it.
Yeah, so there's no heat or oxidization that's added, so it doesn't damage any of the enzymes. Whereas when you have centrifugal or masticating juicing, what ends up happening is the heat from the gears end up damaging the enzymes. So the nutritional content is not as great as if you were to have a cold pressed type.
What
of
an
juice.
absolute finite craft it is. Like, this is honestly, it's a labor of love. And so, yeah, I remember the first time I went into a juice bar and I was like, whoa, the prices are expensive, because I didn't know this. Like, that is absolutely amazing, like completely amazing. So I love the scientific process behind it. So let me ask you, if I'm brand new and I'm just starting out, what types of juice do you offer where it would be kind of a good entry point for me to test out? Or
So with our juices right now, they are, the green juices are numbered. So the lower the number, it means that there's a fruit component that's mixed in with the green. So if it's something that, you need to become more palatable to, I would encourage you to start with the lower numbers.
Okay.
It's because there's fruits mixed with the greens. As you become more inclined to this type of product, you can then go to the higher numbers where it's greens 06, greens 07, greens 08.
Okay.
And with that being said, there's no fruit component to it. So you're getting more of those earthy tones or getting more of that deep green flavor to it.
Okay.
With the rebranding, you'll notice that the juices are going to be categorized into different sections of specifically what people are looking for. So we'll be able to help guide people if they're looking for their daily greens, if they're looking for something that's more calming, if they're looking for something that's more for, high performance. Everything is going to be categorized in that sense. So keep an eye out for that. But that's what the juices are designed right now in regards to the number system.
Okay. Amazing. And so obviously with everything that's happening with COVID-19, let me ask you, how has your business shifted? So pre-COVID-19 to where we are right now, like kind of in the thick of it. So can you just kind of walk us a little bit through that journey?
So with opening the store, the location that we are in, it is Oak Ridges, King City, North Richmond Hill. So we opened about a year and a half ago, and just it was difficult for us to have the community know that we were here. So it started to build up, and I would say probably November and December of the 2019 is when we really started to get a present in the community, which was really, really great. In January was awesome, and in February, and then COVID happened. So our store is closed down for the safety of our staff and for our community. And what we're really trying to do is encourage people for home deliveries. So we are still juicing. Especially, like I said, we really want to support the community with getting this type of product out there for their immune systems and staying healthy and active and whatnot. So we switched over more to an e-commerce side where you're able to place your orders online and get them delivered. I mean, it's definitely changed. It's definitely been quite a challenge. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say everything's gravy.
Yeah.
Because that would not be very authentic. But, we're trying each day. We take it one day at a time and just trying to, support our community, and hopefully the community supports us.
Yeah. And that's, that's the primary reason as to why I wanted to invite you onto the podcast is I've heard about your store. We work at the same gym. We used to work at the same gym. I've always been wanting to come up. I'm absolutely going to be placing my order right after the podcast. But for all the people who have never heard of Press & Co., they're looking for great juices from just a phenomenal person. I'll put all of the information in the link for the podcast, both through iTunes and then through my other social media platforms and things like that. So Sabrina, are there any special promotions that you're offering for kind of the e-commerce for what's happening right now that you'd like to share with people?
Yeah, so with our juices, right now we have, because we're encouraging home delivery, so there's no delivery fee, so there's free delivery.
Great.
We deliver all over the GTA from Newmarket, Keswick. We've been going to Pickering, Mississauga. We've been going to downtown Toronto. So really there is no area that we're not really delivering to. So it's free delivery. We are encouraging 20% off all online orders. So if they use the code 2020OFF, 20 off, they can get 20% off their online orders. We also have an immune boosting bundle. So what it is, it's 4 1 liters of cold pressed juice. So the juices in this bundle are geared towards immune boosting and energy.
Okay.
So there's 4 1 liters of cold pressed juice and 8 immune tonics. It's a value of $140, and we are doing a promotion of $100 for that bundle right now.
Sweet. So that'll be one of the first things that I order then.
Yeah.
Because we love that. We love that.
It's
That's amazing.
It's great for families, like household, because everyone, if they're home right now, the kids are home, they come in the 1 liter bottle, so it will last you throughout the week. So it's great for families.
That's amazing. So before we end off the podcast, I know you're super busy. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy work day. Tell us a little bit about your vision over the next 5 years. Where do you see yourself, your business, the juices, your juice empire in the next 5 years?
So we're very excited. I'm very, very excited. I couldn't be more grateful for the team that I have behind Press & Co. So although you see me, there are, what's the saying? It takes a village to raise a child. Press & Co. is a child, and there's definitely a village behind it. So I'm very, very grateful for them. So although they're not on here, they're great. We are definitely looking to expand. There are, we're sorting out very innovative ways to incorporate different types of ingredients with the juices. You're going to see new product lines coming out. All of that is being developed right now. So although COVID is going on, that's not really fun and ideal, but we are, staying focused, and we are really gearing towards growing and expansion. So over the next 5 years, you'll definitely see Press & Co. You'll see it pop up, and definitely focusing on online.
Nice. Amazing. Okay, last question I'm going to ask. I ask all the business owners who run, food service based businesses, what's your favorite juice? Do you have one? And if so, what is it? Yes, I'm putting you on the spot. We didn't prep for this question.
That's okay.
Your favorite juice?
My favorite juice is Greens 04. It's actually the best seller of the juice bar.
Okay.
Each juice has this very specific flavor profile, and this one is ginger. I love ginger. So it's ginger, spinach, green apple, and lemon. It's super yummy. Highly recommend it. Also love. So love is beet, carrot, lemon, and green apple. It's super underrated. Not many people kind of approach that juice, but it's so good. Highly recommend it. So I would say those two.
That sounds good. I think my wife would love that one. Well, Sabrina, thank you so much for sharing your time with us, telling us a little bit about who you are, the journey that you're on, and most importantly, how we're able to support you and your business right now through COVID-19. So again, thank you so much, Sabrina. And I will be placing my order for everyone who's been watching and listening. Please make sure that you check out all of the information in the bio and get your orders in now. Anyways, you guys all know the drill. Be great, be kind, everyone. Stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you so much, Sabrina.